nervous. Like, what if I suddenly cut all his tail off? I mean, I'm not going to give up the day job and become a hairdresser, that's for sure. Oh, thanks for that, goat. Really helpful. Pretty much had enough. So this one, oh, look how good he looks though. Hello, welcome back to another video, and I'm here with Goat, as you can see, and the sun is shining and I'm in a t-shirt for the first time in 2020. Oh, it's such a lovely day. It is Sunday the 5th of April today, and Goat is about to have a makeover. He's not very impressed, but yes, Goaty is getting a glow up. The plan for this afternoon is to sort out his tail, as he just swishes it right on time. I didn't train him to do that. Yeah, sort out his tail, give his mane a trim. I gotta trim his beard, and then he's gonna have a full bath and a hot cloth with hot oil afterwards. So yeah, full on makeover for Goat this afternoon. It's the first time it's been warm enough this year, and he's all greasy from wearing rugs all winter, and the sun is on the yard, so it's like a little sun trap, so it's a perfect time to give him a bath. So these are the before shots. The mane needs a little bit of a tidy up. He's just chilling in the sun at the moment. This tail needs sorting out. His mane, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's just so like greasy. There you go, you can see it from the winter. So greasy. And then I also want to try and work on, I don't know if you can see again, good boy, on his white patches here. You can see his scars. I don't know if they're picking up because it's really bright, but he's got scars here from where he had his accident at the end of last summer, where he got his feet stuck, his legs stuck on the stable door, and then all on here is I think it's called cannon keratosis, however you say it, something like that. Basically it's like build up of grease. So as you can see, like a bit just come off there, and then it's his just raw skin underneath. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to be able to scrub that today, but I'm going to give it a good clean with my botanical wash, and then do it every couple of days, and then that should hopefully start to lift all that grease and that off. Because if I was to scrub that now, he'd be red raw and bleeding, which is obviously not what we want. So yeah, ready for Buffy's Goat? No, not impressed. So I've just got out. My shadow is everywhere. Sorry, the sun's... Why am I apologising for? I should not apologise for this beautiful thing right here. The sun is out, which means that everything's going to have shadows on, but that's a better shot. I've got out all my equipment. Actually, I just need to get my scissors out as well. It's the one thing I'm missing. So this is everything I'm going to be using to give Goatee his glow up. So I'm going to get started with his tail, and I should have picked this up really before I started filming. I'm going to be using one of these, ooh, scary looking thing. It's a tail rake, and it's from Smart Grooming, and I have never ever used one of these before in my life. I've never even touched his tail. I've got a before picture which I shall insert on the screen now. So good at this editing stuff, aren't I? So yeah, I have I was actually very kindly recommended this by Lauren from, I think she's Adventures of Megatron on Instagram, but she does her mare's tail mega with this, and it looks amazing. So I messaged her and I was like, which one do you use? So she recommended this. Yeah, it's from Smart Grooming, and then also on their website, this isn't sponsored by them, I pay for this all with my own money, just to put that out there before anyone asks. But yeah, on their website they have like a how-to guide on doing the tail, so I think you have to do it gradually, so I'm obviously not going to do it all today, and Goat's very sensitive, so I'm really actually interested to see if he reacts to me, runny nose, he reacts to me using this or not, because I can't pull his tail, I can't even pull his mane. I'll show you how I do his mane later. But yeah, so I'm going to give this a go. It's not going to be the finished product today, but hopefully it will look a little bit smarter, and then I'll keep doing it all week, and then I'll update you in another video kind of where we're at. But yeah, so let's start with the tail. Oh, I also still don't have a tripod. One is on order, so I'm going to balance you on the fence or a bin or something, so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, you are on the bin. I didn't want to hold the camera for the first time because if he reacts and kicks out, I do not want to be holding a camera. That is not sensible. So let's give this a go. I've given him some snacks as well to keep him happy. So he's got a hay net. And yeah, I'm actually really nervous. Like, what if I suddenly cut all his tail off? Okay, right, enough talking. Let's go. Don't push me in the face. Boy. Ah, this is... I am very impressed. Why have I never bought one of these before? And Goat's getting his bits out. Oh, he's such a man. Sorry, all the male viewers watching this. I'll pick the camera up and show you the side that I've done. So, he's going to do a poo now, aren't you? Can you put your tail down so I can show them what I've done? There. So hopefully you can clearly see the difference in the two sides. So this side I've just literally done 2 or 3 rakes down, and then this side is untouched. I am very impressed. I'm not going to go crazy because I want a natural looking tail. I just want it to look a bit smarter, not so Basil Brush like. So let's do the rest. That looks much better already. I don't know, do you keep going down and do this bit? I think it said like 3/4 of the way down, so here, that's there, so I guess about there. I could do a few more bits from there. God, I'm such a grooming novice. I don't know any of this stuff. I think I'm going to leave it. I don't want to do too much on the first one. I think I'm going to leave it, and it says to wet it and then tail bandage it, so I'll do that and then come back to it. It's always better to take too little than too much. Yeah, okay. Hey, not too bad, eh? With the tail done, that was so quick and so easy. I don't know why I haven't bought one of these rake things before. Yeah, let's let that kind of set, so a bit like a perm. And then I'm going to tackle the mane now. He doesn't need too much done to his mane. Let me turn you round. It's, this lighting is not good. It's a bit... I think it could be alright at this length, but I just like it a little bit shorter, and especially as we're not going anywhere. I'm not going to need to plait it, so let's give it a little bit of a tidy up. Yes, you didn't mind having your tail done. Here's the before, and then, oh, let me grab the scissors. Where did I put them? Oh, they're there. So I'll probably show you what I do. I mean, I am not a grooming expert, so if you do this and it goes wrong, please don't blame me. But I can't pull Goat's mane. So what I do is I get my scissors and I just chop upwards like this. And then when you brush it out, so it keeps the thickness but then shortens the length. I mean, I'm not going to give up the day job and become a hairdresser, that's for sure. Oh, thanks for that, Goat. Really helpful. just used the, I think it's called the Equi-Shave or something like that. Goat's not the best model for this because he hates being fussed, basically. So I've done this side of his face, I don't know if you can see, and then if I can get into, the light's really bad, so that's why I can't film from the other side. I don't know if you can see, there's all these, you probably can't see it all, let me move him into the light. I don't know if you can see it a bit better now. There's all these wispy hairs. I've no idea if this is coming out, but yeah. I just keep coming back to this shady place to film the talking bit. So I've just washed his face, which hopefully you'll see. I do that first because he hates it, and usually I get soaked, but he wasn't too bad today. So I've done his face, and then I'll do one half of his body now, and then the other half, and then I'll do his tail last, and then I'll do his legs and then hot wash him. Oh, so much to do, and it's already 5:20, so must hurry up. So bathing is done, and hopefully you can see how shiny he is already, and that is just from this stuff, which you'll have seen it didn't really lather up that much, and I think that's because Goat actually has no coat at the moment. His hair is so short there was nothing really to lather it into, but it has brought him out so shiny. So I'm just going to wait for him to dry. While he's doing that, I'll do his back legs, and then once he's dry he'll get a nice hot cloth and jobs are good in. While his tail and mane are still damp, I'm going to give them a quick spray with this. This is the best light detangling spray. I used it in the winter and I'd only have to brush his tail like once a week and it would still have no knots in. So I'm going to use this just on the ends of his tail and on his mane, and then once it's dry it should be really easy to brush through. I'm going to use this, the Botanica cleansing wash, which I actually started using after the games. They sponsored the Forces Equine Games last year and I fell in love with it. I have the spray version of this as well, but yeah, this is brilliant, not just for cleaning wounds, but in the summer I use it on his body when he gets itchy, and then it is brilliant at lifting the grease off his legs. But as I say, it does take a couple of weeks, like you can't get it all off in one go. So in here I've just boiled the kettle, I've got hot water, and then I mix some cold in with it so it's warm, and then I just put in I want it quite strong, and I'm going to leave it on. So he's got 4 in there, there, give it a little swish. Oh, lovely and warm compared to the cold water that I've just been using. And a sponge. And then, now he's been washed, you can see it even better because it really sticks out against his leg. So that white bit there is where it's come off, and this is all like a scab. I don't want to peel that off because it's really going to hurt him. So what I do is I just get my sponge in it and I just push it on, just like that. And then just gradually, each day, see, it's just all coming out. That's disgusting. Ugh. So it's just really hard to do it without making him sore. Just each day, just gradually lifting it off. This is absolutely grim. So as you can see, it's really pink underneath. If anyone else has these issues or has any other methods to get rid of it, let me know. But there's a huge scab there that's not ready to come off. I don't want to pull that off by accident. Yeah, just soaking it in. And I'll try and do this every day just to get it lifted off. But yeah, he'll be quite sore after this. So that's that. I'll put the camera down now so I can do it properly and crack on with the other leg. So I don't know, oh, this lighting is really bad. I don't know if you can see the afterwards. So you can see here, this is all pink, and that's where the grease has come off. It's pulled his hair out with it, and one of the scabs came off. It's actually really quite sore there. So I'm not going to touch that anymore today, and it always looks worse before it gets better. So that is a work in progress. I will let that dry now, and then I might pop a little ointment on that little scab. But yeah, stick around for this one, and hopefully that'll get better. I mean, if anyone's got similar and got better tips, knows how to get rid of it quicker than this, drop me a comment below. I probably can't see anything now because the sun's so bright. His summer coat's coming through. I love it. He goes so orange. But yeah, he's basically dry, so I'm boiling the kettle, and then we'll hot cloth, make you extra shiny, and then we'll be done. He says, thank God for that. I've had enough of this. Last but not least, time to hot cloth. So what you need for this: 1 bottle of hot water. So I've boiled the kettle and it's as hot as I can bear. Clean cold water in there, sorry. Microfiber cloth, and then some oil. I just have the Supreme Products oil. This is the first one I've ever used. I just learned to do this over the winter after seeing Riding Remington do it on Insta, so I put quite a lot in there. I like him to be shiny. That a mix, and cue the time lapse. But I just want to go over him with my soft sheepskin oh, my brain's not working, Haar's brush. I mean, I've been doing this for 2 hours now. He's had enough. I've pretty much had enough. So this one, oh look how good he looks. So let's do this and then I'm done. Done. Hopefully you'll be able to see some kind of difference between the start and the finish, other than it being a lot later now and I have a bigger shadow, but he's done. So impressed with how shiny he is. Feet painted. I'll try and show you his tail, but he's swishing it around because of all the flies. It's got a bit bushy, that's where it's not dried very well, but yeah, I think it looks much better than before. As I get swished, he's getting really cross with the flies. Yeah, super duper chuffed. I don't know if I can show you his mane. Again, that's really fluffy as well. I can't show you. I'll try and show you from the other side. I'll see if the camera picks it up. Not sure if you can see. He's got super fluffy, just washed hair, but yeah, mane is all done, as he just shakes it on purpose. That'll settle down in the next couple of days. It's just because it's just been washed. He's got a bit of a fro going on. All done, aren't you, Goatee? Let's pop you to bed then. I have just come out to the field to feed. Oh, every time I get my camera out, I just get tongue-tied. I've just come out to the field to feed Brock and change his rug for the night and then give them their hay, and I realised that I hadn't finished the video. So Goatee's tucked up in bed now, which he's really pleased about. That was his kind of torture, basically, 2 hours of being touched. I think it's because he's got such thin coat and thin skin, he finds it ticklish. But yeah, I'm so happy with how he looks. I'm super impressed with that tail rake. And yeah, that is the end of the video. I did also just want to say that I haven't mentioned the C word in this video, and I don't want you to think that I'm not aware of it, because I am. As I've said in other videos, I just want this kind of my space on YouTube to be C word free. So yeah, as always, I am aware of it, and I am thinking of everyone affected and sending everyone my love, as I say in all my videos. But I hope that you have found a little bit of escape in this afternoon's video. I've never filmed anything like this before. I don't know if it'll be enjoyed or not. My video last week, my Q&A is actually one of my most watched videos, so yeah, super happy with that. And I am up to, I think I'm on 191 subscribers, which is amazing. So 9 more subscribers and I'll be on 200. So if you are watching this and you haven't subscribed, please click that subscribe button, because it really does make a difference to me. And yeah, take care everyone, and I will see you in our next video.